Hey y'all, out here at Goodguy's Indy, and I'm back by the Autocross area, and there's a 72 Corvette Lingenfelter powered that just tears up the track. I'm not gonna get an interview, I'm just gonna do a quick walk around, try to get you maybe a couple of laps of it out on the track when it's running. So anyways, let me get the camera turn around, we'll take a look at it. Danny, how are you, brother?
I'm good, Scotty D. How are you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. Tell me a little bit about your hot rod.
This is a 1972 Corvette. It's an original LT-1 car.
Oh, I saw that stripe on there.
It's an original LT-1 car.
Yeah.
My dad bought this car when I was 3 years old. It was, I think, 10 months old when he bought it. He was looking at a new Corvette, but the performance was going down in 73 and later, so he bought a 72 Corvette, and Dad was always a Corvette club guy and SCCA guy, so this car's been raced since it was bought, and it's been in the family for 41 years, so it's got quite a heritage.
So before anybody knew that it was going to be one you'd want to hang on to, being an LT-1, you'd already taken it to the racetrack.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Because now, if it was a stock LT-1, I mean, it's going to be worth a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to be worth some pretty good money. You know,
Right.
they're almost like big blocks of the same vintage. Not quite like the mid-year cars, but
Right.
You know, I flared the car in '99, and we just LS swapped it last year. And you know, the more I think about it, sometimes I have regret. But you know, if Zora Duntov was at a car show and there was a 100-point Bloomington Gold car sitting next to an LT-1 car in this car,
Yeah.
I bet Zora would spend some time looking at my car more so
Sure.
than the Bloomington car, because he was a racer.
That's the heritage of the car. You're right. And hey, look, that's what they're meant to do, is drive and have fun.
Absolutely.
But, you know, I mean, when you're broke like me, you always look at the money factor of things. You know.
Absolutely.
So you put those flares on yourself?
One of my good friends, Dan Toole at Corvette TLC, did that in 1999.
You don't get any rub or anything?
Nah, it's got 335s in the rear, 315s in the front. It has all van steel upper and lower control arms and rear trailing arms. It has JRI coilovers on it. It has a Lingenfelter and myself built a 388 cubic inch D-stroked LS7. It has the carbureted style intake with Holley.
Let's see it, can we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Absolutely. It has the Holley injection system on it.
I bet autocrossing in that passenger seat's a real hang-on to your butt ride, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, the reason I am like I am was from my dad buying this car when I was 3 and me sitting in that passenger seat just like my son here.
Right.
So,
Wow.
I was born and raised around this car. It's a whole lot of fun. And
How many horse?
it hasn't been on a dyno recently, but it's probably 560, 570 wheel horsepower, and turns nearly 9,000 RPM.
Holy cow.
It's an angry little thing.
What was Redline stock on something like 6,500?
Red line on a stock LT-1 car was 6,500.
Man. And I guess, guys, don't think I know anything, but wow. Cool.
Awesome.
How, what do you think, your personal opinion, you spend a lot of time autocrossing, you can get too much horsepower?
Absolutely.
What do you think? What do you think the right mix is to get you all the oomph you need to get out of the corners, but you just aren't blowing up the tires every time you?
To be quite honest, most of these Goodguys events, if you have 400 wheel horsepower, you have more than adequate power. The more power you have, the harder the car is to drive.
Right.
I will admit this car is grossly overpowered for this also, but you know, with a lot of experience comes a lot of restraint too. Great power comes great responsibility, just like on Spider-Man. And you know, we never toggle switch the throttle. We pick it up and we roll it down. And
Dude, I've watched you run, and I can't wait to catch a lap out there, because yeah, you just really get into this car.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm all about it.
Dude, and drive it right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you make a good smooth lap. You know, you're not herky jerky. You're all. I mean, yeah, I'll show you guys. We get a lap.
We're sliding, but we're very smooth.
That's right.
Fluid movement. It's awesome.
Cool. Danny, anybody else you want to give a shout out to? Maybe
you know,
some sponsors?
We have a lot of sponsors for this car. Again, we have Van Steel, who does all the suspension stuff. We have Lingenfelter, who helps with the engine. JRI does the coilover shock absorbers, best in the business. Forge Line does all the really nice wheels on the car. Willwood. You know, my own company, Raft Motorsports, built it and supports it. And let's see if we forgot anybody there. I think I got it. BF Goodrich makes some really good tires. And,
we see that.
we use to stick this old monster to the ground.
Right.
So, you know, there's a lot of people involved, and I'm a big believer that extraordinary results are more easily accomplished through the efforts of many, and I'm just the lucky idiot that gets to wheel this thing around.
Dude, thanks so much for the time.
All right, no problem.
Danny,
Scotty.
have a good day. Thank you.
Peace out.
I'm going to do a walk around real quick.
Awesome.
Folks, there you go. That's one cool Corvette. And I know y'all like the drivers, and I get these trailer queens and you complain about them. If I'm lucky enough to be able to get you a little track time video of this car, you'll see Danny, and this ain't no trailer. He may come on a trailer, I doubt it, but yeah, he can make this car, he can ring this car out, let's just put it that way. I'm excited to put this video. Hopefully I can get it together and get you that clip I want to get. But look, he's got a race seat for himself, but that passenger seat, man, holy smokes. Hang on. Man, that's cool. That's right. Folks, there you go. Nice 72. Let me give you some track time on this thing.